What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. It's your boy Payne. Happy Saturday, guys. I am actually alone. I'm a solo parent this week, and it's kind of killing me. My wife is gone for the weekend to have some time for herself, and the kids are with me. I've got both kids down for a nap, so here I am making a video before they both wake up and wreak havoc on my life. Before I go any further, though, please go and support your boy. Hit that support button. Get yourself some codes. I'll be sending out some more codes today for any brand new supporters that are in. First off, I want to say a big shout out to the top 20 as usual. Thanks, Mom. Payblade's mom, Professor Tech, Travis, all you NIDs, Slam, Clicks, T-Pro, Forsaken, Irwin, Step Bear, all the way down to the NIDs, Mewtwo. You guys just keep rolling it, man. David, Missos, all these other NIDs here, McNasty. Love that name, by the way. King Gust. If I go to page 3, I've got a lot more NIDs, some Dark, some Game Jester Jeff, Mega KRTL, Driggs, Bond, Ravage, etc. For everybody who's on the top here, all the way down to the last member supporter, I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking, how do you guys get more of these points that go up in the support points? You have to just spend in game. You spend in game, that's how you get it. What it essentially does, allows you and guarantees you a code, right? If you're free to play and I get past the code section and you're all the way at the bottom of the list, you're not going to get these codes. But if you do spend, you obviously are going to get codes. Obviously, spend responsibly, please. If you plan to spend in this game, I don't ever promote overspending what you can't afford. That's just not how I roll, and that will never be how I roll. So please, if you plan to do this, thank you so much. Just please spend smart and don't overspend what you can't afford. It's just a game, okay? With that being said, let's go into the topic at hand today. Also, remember, merchandise is still available, by the way. I'm still giving away. I only have half the quantity left in 3 days, which is pretty incredible, actually. But we are going to talk about something else, and that is one specific unit, and this is the girl we're referring to, Cha. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking me to cover this, so I will. And the thing you're wanting me to cover specifically is if she does still deserve or need to have any form of a buff. This is where the topic originally started with Cha. Okay, so Cha was, we noticed right away when the new content came out with the Scorpion, so that's the Pursuing Deathstalker, and the new Giant. This was during the summer event, essentially. And Mirai was, I think, the newest unit at the time. We noticed that Cha wasn't as potent as she originally was when she first came out. And I'm talking about, like, we noticed a pretty significant drop in her numbers, whether it was from her DPS to her waltz to her ultimate to everything. Everything that she was performing pretty much was not doing as well as it normally was. Now, this is my free-to-play account, of course, right? So I'm going to be showing you guys what I'm going to be doing here. So does she need a buff? Now that Gunhee is out, I believe that may not be the case anymore. Now, it's unfortunate that the caveat, of course, is the fact that you require Gunhee to really capitalize on her total power. But the point is, she is strong enough with Gunhee now to still be top DPS. Now, without Gunhee, it's a whole different story. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little testaroo for you guys to see how she manages to do on her own. That's it. I made her A5 weapon. Now I was like, you know what? I got to get this done. Especially with free to play. I was like, she's pulling her weight again. So, I call her Sloppy Seconds because she's Jinu Sloppy Seconds, or she's his main squeeze. Her main squeeze, his main squeeze. Anyways, the point is, she does do enough damage now where I think she's worthwhile maxing out again. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of a test in the guild run again to see if she can do well without Gunhee. Let's just see what the difference is with and without him and whether she needs a buff. And I think a lot of you guys may either agree or disagree or change your mind on whether you want to keep using her or not. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump on here. You guys can see here I have 2 battles to do. I'm going to do one without Gunhee. I'm going to just put her in with, I'm going to put her in with Min. Okay, we'll do Min here instead. And I'm going to toss, I'm not even going to put Gunhee in this fight at all. We're just going to do, this is a test. Okay, this is not even going to be a real run. This is more of a test just to show you guys what it looks like to have her here with the following group. Now, what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to take Meilin out. I'm going to put Meilin, I'm going to put Choi in here, actually. Put Choi right there. Put Meilin back in here. And let these guys kind of do their thing, okay? And see what happens. Now, I think Libora might be replaceable here with this team. Actually, you know what? No, I'll put Libora back in. Where's Libora? There we go. And we're gonna test this team out. Now, I'm gonna switch my weapons back around. I have a DPS spec, just so you guys are aware. I'm not running my support spec right now. I'm just running my pure DPS spec. So we're gonna do a couple different things here for DPS. We're gonna go back into basics. We're gonna switch out some of these. Let's see. We're gonna keep Reawakening in. Boss Lair I'll remove for We Are One. Pulverize I'm gonna remove for. Let's put in. I'm just seeing what's smarter here for this run. Like, you know what? I'll put maybe yeah, you know what? We'll put maybe elemental damage. No, I'm gonna put double-edged sword. Let's put double-edged sword. Bloodlust will keep on. So here we're gonna put the wind one as usual, and we're gonna put in I don't really care about doing ultimates as much. So let's just do this. We'll do Sonic Stream, okay? Just a little bit more DPS. All right, so we're gonna run this team, and I'm gonna show you guys again. Mainly, it's to see Cha's damage, right? And this will prove that she is 10 times better with Gunhee versus not. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, but I want to show you guys a little bit of numbers at least, so you guys get a general sense of how much better she is. So the question then becomes, should she be a standalone character, or does she really require Gunhee in the team, and is that okay? So let me restart this, actually, sorry. So I think this will show you guys a very good picture of where she stands in the overall scheme of DPS versus the two other best DPSs in the game, which is Alicia and Mirai, right? And let's put even Gunhee in the mix, to be honest. There we go. Gonna do some damage here. Let's build this up here. We're gonna do a little bit of here, I'll show you guys everybody so you guys can see the numbers. Okay, Shadow stop coming in. Do this. Get out of it. Do this. And then jump into this. Let's hopefully we can get as much damage in here as we can with these. Yeah, I'm gonna actually put the volume down a little bit so you guys don't rip your ears apart. One sec, guys. There we go. Okay, again, so this test is to see how well she does, okay? Why does it keep going out? There we go. Alright, here we go, doing an ult. And again, I am not spec'd for support, by the way. I'm spec'd for pure DPS. This is a DPS build. I only have my DPS outfit on, so I'm not in any way, shape, or form optimized here for support setup, okay? Just so you guys are aware. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I'm actually going to be curious myself what these numbers are going to look like, to be honest. Let's get this in. You usually want to be in front of this guy, so you can do these shadow steps as much as possible. But you can already, I can already tell the numbers are so much lower than without Gunhee. Gunhee puts so much more damage in, it's crazy. I can't wait to show you guys the difference between the two of them. She probably won't end up being first place here, to be honest. I think she's going to end up being maybe fourth. We're not going to get through this part, I don't think. I was too far also when I just casted that. We're going to do this right now. His break is gone, I think. We should, if we broke him, obviously would have been way better. Gunhee, that usually happens fairly quickly. Yeah, you guys get, like, I can already tell the numbers are so much lower than normal. Just Gunhee, just not even having Gunhee in the team right now is causing so much of an issue. Just shows how much of an impact he has on everything, not just Cha, just the whole fight itself. It's pretty insane. Okay, here we go. This. Oh, dash left. Ugh, it sucks. When you don't have a dash available, when that happens right there, it's the worst. Okay, so Sa died. Surprise, surprise. I swear to God, she always dies in every fight. Okay, here we go. Shadow step in. Ultimate coming up very soon. We're gonna do about close to a billion, maybe a little bit lower. We'll see. Actually, I don't even know where I'm at. Am I close to a billion? I think I'm close to a billion right now. Yeah, I mean, not even. I don't think we're even gonna get to a billion, to be honest. And she stayed alive, so this is gonna be good. It's gonna be a good show. All right, so there you go. Second place. Second place. So not bad, right? Not still not bad. Second place. Now my Mirai is obviously an A3 with an A4 weapon. Not anywhere near maxed out or optimized either. Okay, keep that in mind. Now, so this is Rage 6. Now, let's just now put her in with Gunhee, and you'll see a huge difference here, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and throw in... We'll do the same team. What we're going to do is we'll take Min out, put Gunhee in, And in this team here, I'm going to keep Hansi Mi. Actually, no, I'll take... yeah, we'll keep her in for now. Libora. I'm going to take Sa out, I think, here. I'll put Meilin there, and we'll put Choi in here. Okay, just for that extra... The problem with Choi is the fact that this really isn't that significant. Because right now, it's only 7%. You kind of need his weapon to be maxed out. If you guys see his weapon when it's fully maxed, you're getting so much more out of it. 20% defense decrease is a huge, huge deal, right? So... Alright guys, here we go. We're going to jump in here. We're going to get this done. So this is going to be now with Gunhee, okay? So we're going to see what the difference is here when he's intact and how much of a difference she does in terms of damage. We also put in internal wounds just to do a little bit more in terms of defense down in case, you know, it does help with keeping the DPS up higher. But this should give you a general sense of how much more Cha can do overall with Gunhee. And this is going to give us a general idea of whether she should be a, you know, she should require this, or if she should be a standalone character. Because let's be real, Alicia needs Meilin to do more, right? I mean, everybody needs Meilin to do more. Mirai needs Hansi Mi. So Cha should be no different. But Cha originally had Min. But really, Min isn't a light unit provider only. He's a universal provider. So I feel like this is like Gunhee is the ultimate Cha supporter. As much as like people thought it was going to be Min, including myself, at the end of the day, it's actually Gunhee. And right now, with Gunhee being the best supporter in the game, I would say easily making him the strongest and best supporter, period. Outside of Meilin, of course. So let's go ahead and do this. Nope. Try to get this extra shadow step in when we can. Oh no, he's gonna hit me there. Brutal. Bad timing on that one. Is that break gonna come up next? Oh, I hope not. That'd be really, really bad for timing. Yeah, here's a break. We gotta get this phase out of the way. If Gun... Oh, I messed that up too early. Too early. My bad. Did we break him? Oh, we got him. We got him. Good. Good timing on that one. Woo! If you don't break him, yo, he does some massive damage. So. Alright guys, we're almost done here. Let's finish this up. What are we at? 54. Did Min just die? Oh, Min didn't die. Good. Thought he's gonna die for a second. Now, another issue with my account here is I don't have Hansi Mi at A3, which normally would give me more chances at this boss if anybody dies, right? So someone's gonna die for sure right now. Oh yeah, there you go. Meilin just died. And this is what I was gonna say about Min. Like, keeping Min alive is pretty important, obviously, because he does provide a lot of support. But at the same time, like, not having Hansi Mi at A3 and not having that immortality buff is such a crucial part of this fight, I find, because it gives you like a second and third chance at almost killing opponents, you know, or the dragon, I mean, a couple more times. What we got here? 14. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Could do better. But again, whole point is to show you Cha's difference between, you know, what she is with and without Gunhee. Do a little bit of a shadow step here, get some more damage in. Yeah, like 1.12. Like, but look at the difference though. Holy shit. Look at that damage difference, guys. And not only that, but look at where Gunhee sits. That's the difference I'm talking about, right? And I mean, quite honestly, like, if I had Choi's weapon up, that would just even boost her even more. So my Alicia is, if we look, I'm going to go ahead and register this one for fun. I could do better for sure, but I'm just going to register because I don't have time to keep doing this. But I want to go through that because if you look at the difference between my two units, right? If you look at Alicia, who has Meilin, by the way, right in that fight, and you look at Cha, I mean, they're not neck and neck. Like, my Alicia's 165, my Cha's sorry, they are neck and neck, I meant to say. My Cha's 164. So like they're very close in terms of where they're at, in terms of power, right? So like to be able to beat out Alicia by that much when she has her core unit in here is a pretty big deal. Now, granted, Meilin is only a 1 weapon, where my Gunhee's a 5 weapon is a pretty big deal. But also, thing to remember is Meilin provides max damage increase and decreased cooldown to the unit with the highest attack, which in this case, I believe would have been Cha. So there you guys have it. All right, so Cha doesn't need a buff. She just needs Gunhee. All right, guys, it's Payne. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.